me.
Shooting them is second only to zapping them!
Alert! Alert!
Barriers are blocking my progress. Destroy the power sources.
The only thing you're gonna leave behind is a skid mark. Forget how to aim! Stand up!
I am blocked again. Clear the path while I defend the Dark Spark.
Hang tight! I'm on the move! Around here somewhere! Decepticons! How do you even show up for duty?
Deal with them. I won't risk losing the Dark Spark. I will volunteer you. Gaining tactical analysis.
There is no escape, Decepticon. Surrender the Dark Spark or be destroyed.
I propose a tertiary alternative.
Looks like the fall didn't scrap you. Where are we?
Unknown, but resistance seems unlikely. Plug in that fuse so we can get inside.
I think I dropped something.
Structure is fascinating. Sharpshot, find a way to turn on the power so that we may proceed. This architecture must predate.
did it!
No, not yet. That just opened this door. There must be another power conduit to bring more systems online.
Power on?
Quiet. Look.
The Patterners argue with the disciples of the 13 over its origin. One side says it is the very spark of Unicron. The other, that it is simply an ejected corruption from the well of all sparks. The most radical voices, like that of Galvatron, even posit that it comes from another universe. The Patterners and disciples argue, but the Guardians take action. We have seen the Darkspark's power. We know it must remain forever hidden.
What the scrap was that?
Clearly, this place holds records concerning the Darkspark. Go find a way to restore more power to the system.
I think I dropped something.
That's it. I've gained system access, but the door leading out is offline. There is a terminal that controls it. Take care of it. What's this?
Kranix has disappeared. That makes another scientist who has gone missing while studying the Darkspark. For once, the Patterners and disciples finally agree. The Darkspark has been deemed too dangerous for study and has come to the Guardians for safekeeping until the vault is complete. The others are afraid, but my will is strong.
How fascinating. They must have used this place to house the Darkspark while they were creating the vault. Ah, another log.
It is a thing of dark power. And though my duty is clear and my resolve strong here in the infinite quiet, I find even my will wavering. To guard an object that grants the power to bend others to your very will. Frightening thought. We must seal it within the vault as soon as we are able.
door controls, and more of the data.
Finally, something to scrap!
There's so much information here. If only I had more time to sort it all. Finally, Sharpshot's dawdling has some benefit.
Stupid scientist.
There's one more record here, heavily encrypted, but not enough. There.
Construction of the vault is complete. The strongest of our order are to be entombed within as the eternal guardians of the Darkspark. Giaxis was to be our captain. He was discovered using the Darkspark to control the missing Patterners. His plan to abscond with it was nearly successful. He was deactivated when he would not surrender. I volunteered to replace him. At least now, the Darkspark will be safely locked away before any others can use its power.
There you are. You certainly took your time. Well, no matter now. Let's go. A jetpack should remove this debris nicely.
Yes! It's about time I got to blow something up.
There you are! I found Shockwave!
Ah, Vortex.
Shockwave, Megatron had us searching for you. Who? What is that?
I'm with you. I'm a Decepticon now.
He has his uses.
Uh-huh. Megatron sent us to cover your approach to Kaon. Swindle, you will escort Shockwave. The remaining Combaticons will sweep the flanks.
Why me?
Because I ordered you to. Now move!
The Boneyard. We're making good time. Shouldn't be too far now. Stay alert. We are still far enough from Kaon that resistance is probable.
I hope so. I thirst for pain.
There are 3 more beacons to bring online. Take care of it, Swindle.
Bug! I'd appreciate it if you took out some of those flyers.
Yes! It would be my pleasure.
Shockwave, where did you find this glitch? Nesting in an ancient subterranean vault filled with battery acid. Charming! So glad to have him aboard.
Updating technical analysis.
Really creep me out, Bug. Firstly, I find that I quite admire Sharpshot's enthusiasm. Not the word I'd use. Shockwave, I've located a way through. Return and show me the way. Time to get my hands dirty.
I ran out of things to kill.
Cheer up, Bug. Looks like we got more incoming. Oh yeah, down he goes!
I got one!
Sharp shot. Take position up there and cover us. Filming this!
Try and hit me now! Nice shot, big bus bucket!
Swindle, sharp shot. Move forward and take up firing positions. Enough bargaining. Sealing the deal. On the move. You're not too shabby with that rifle, Bug.
You're just lucky you're on my team now.
Shockwave, there's never a moment's peace with this thing, is there?
I did not recruit him for his etiquette and sociability.
Ha!
Ah, stuff your servos, Bug. You don't even know what half that meant. Enough bickering. There are surely plenty of Autobots to vent your frustrations upon.
Sounds good to me.
Anything but being trapped in a small room with this numbnode.
Rooks saw their first action. Probably not quite so eager for a second taste now. Now, to be fair, some weren't exactly revving for it in the first place. Still, now they've at least walked through the scrap heap once. It was classic con tactics. Ambush a forward patrol but leave them functional so that the main force arrives and some overeagers get it in their processes to go and be a hero. Well, that just leads more to the scrap heap when the cons spring the real ambush on the would-be rescuers. It was a downright mess. Took 2 cycles to blast the cons out of their positions. Took another to sort through the rust and rubble to see if there were any bots that weren't totally destroyed. It'll take a lot more for some of them rooks to forget what they saw. If they ever do. Huh? It's not something I've mastered, that.
These are the roads to Kaon. We must protect the Darkspark at all costs.
Seems awful quiet. Where'd the bots go?
This is almost certainly an ambush. That was no doubt only a portion of their forces. I anticipate much heavier resistance.
You want a good deal? You see me! Where the scrap is he going? No sign of the bug. Oh well, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
Are you implying that you two were not forming a long and lasting bond of friendship?
You can't be serious. There, on the ridge.
Next one straight into your diodes, Decepticreeps!
Protect the Darkspark.
My God, there, you're gone!
Coward's weapon!
Gotta keep moving.
Now someone should explain this whole aiming thing to you.
Try and scrap them.
I'm gonna grind you into shaving!
Yeah, that's what you get.
Forget the Autobots, Swindle. This way.
Now this is soldiering. Utter boredom. Not a single thing happening for a whole solar system. Rooks are learning that a campaign isn't constant fights and explosions. And the worst parts aren't the fights, but the waiting in between. That's when you really get to see what metal you're made from at your core. Fighting's easy. It's all fast, no thinking, wondering what if. The time's in between. There would get you on the long campaigns. So you just can't handle the slow after all the fast. You gotta have something to pass the time. Me? I tinker with the odd piece of machinery that's bent out of shape. That and feeding the scraps to the stray Minicons. Not that I'm a sentimental bot, mind you, just isn't used for some things is all.
Well, I guess you were right about heavier resistance.
I doubt we have seen the last of it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Guess we just gotta keep pushing through.
Agreed. I begin to suspect that they are focusing their efforts elsewhere.
Maybe the bug bugging out paid some dividends after all.
Perhaps. It's more likely that we have yet to glean the Autobots' true strategy. Do not allow them to reach the Darkspark. no consideration at all!
As soldiers go, you make pretty good door stops.
We've almost got him cornered!
Alert! Decepticons! Alert!
Updating tactical analysis.
Come back here!
Give this the one of my time! Look at all those spare parts!
What a waste of energy! Lobbing grenade! Come back here! Where'd he go? Decepticon, over there! You forget how to aim? Stand up, I'll explain it to you. Around here somewhere.
Swindle, destroy Cliffjumper. Now that's closing the deal! I grow tired of this farce. Swindle, destroy Cliffjumper. Roger, you're gone! Can't get anything done like this!
Alert! Decepticon! Alert!
I should be filming this! dead. Fitting for an Autobot.
We're nearly to the gates of Kaon now.
Correct. Let us not waste any more time with these petty annoyances.
The rest of the Combaticons should be getting close to the rendezvous outside the gates.
I delayed him as long as I could, Optimus, but I couldn't stop him.
You did well, Cliffjumper. Your efforts have bought us the time we needed to set our plan in motion.
Glad to hear it. I'm en route to your position.
Gates of Chaos. At last.
Looks like the bots don't want the Darkspark getting through.
Let me do it! I'll buzz right over him!
Airborne delivery is ill-advised. If the Darkspark were dropped from height, it would cause significant damage to Kaon.
So be it. We push through on foot. Swindle, take out that enforcer. Shockwave, hold position.
Swindle, find us.